Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing a Brew York beer. This one is a part of the mini-series, which is the Sweet Shop, which I've kind of done on and off. And this one is Henry Hogz, and it is a 2.8% raspberry gummy sour. And it says that right there. This one came from Priesttown. I don't remember how much I bought for it, because it was quite a while ago that I bought it. And yeah, it's Percy Pigs, if you didn't get it. But yeah, it looks quite interesting. 2.8, it's one of the weaker beers I've done on this channel, besides AF Mondays. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. It is a vegan beer, sorry. And there's all the guff, which I'll get into. It says here, in the 6th iteration of our Sweet Shop mini-series, we continue to nod at our favourite sour sweets. This time we used Gummy Pig Sweets as inspiration for our invigorating sour. Delicious fruity raspberry flavour meets a lip-puckering sour taste, which will leave your taste buds tingling and wanting more. This is not just a sour, it's a Brew York Sweet Shop mini-series sour. Says that there. There's the graph. I'm expecting this to be light-bodied, fruity and sweet. And it's got a 4 out of 5 on the retro rate. So, that's all the guff. Let's crack it open and see what we got, shall we? Alright, there's the beer. We've got ourselves a nice rose gold looking beer with an off-white. It's literally slightly pink. It's going to that pinkish hue beer. Looks really nice. Compact head. Yeah, looks lovely. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Oh, it is raspberry. Really raspberry. It does smell like foam sweets. The foam chewy sweets. You know, it's got the actual gelatin on one side and then the foam on the back. It smells like you open a bag of them. Like a proper sweet shop. It does. They've done well with this from the smell of it. It smells fantastic. It just smells like sweets. It smells like pick and mix. Well, not pick and mix, but when you get the gummy foam sweets from pick and mix and stuff like that, it just smells bang on like that. They know what they're doing in Brew York for sours. At least for smell and everything. Let's get a mouthful for body and carb them. Body's light, carbs light. Sour scale, probably give it a 3. It's really not sour. There's a tingle, well, I say tingle. There's a tart to it, but it's not overly sour. So far so good. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. That is really nice. It is bang on what it says. It is raspberry sweets. Raspberry gummy. It's raspberry gummies. It's Percy Pigs in a drink. Flavour's not over the top. It is quite mild, quite not watered down, but it's quite. Yeah, mild. With I don't know. It's mild in flavour. It is 2.8%, so it's not that strong, but the flavour's there. It just isn't enough for me personally. I quite like bold flavours. I quite like punchy flavours. But flavours there. Raspberry, foam, sweets, E numbers. You know what I mean? It's all there. Pardon me. It's just not enough for me personally. It's quite mild, quite. Yeah, mild, I'd say. Just not flavourful enough, which is a bit of a shame because I quite like this. 2.8, I think it's a really good. For 2.8%, it's flavourful. It has enough. Because sometimes brewers rely on the ABV for good flavours, and Brew York don't do this, at least in this one. it's low on the ABV, so you can have a few cans of this and not feel it. You'd be fine, or at least I would. But yeah, it's quite low on ABV, and a lot of brewers tend to rely on the ABV to affect the flavour. They're not doing this. They've got the flavour. Yeah, maybe a stronger ABV would bring it out a bit more, but sometimes you don't need to. I don't think the ABV would really make much difference to the flavour. I just think they need a bit more flavour. But besides all that, I think it's a good beer. So I think with that, I'm going to go away. I'm just going to pour the last bit in. So I think with that, I'm going to go away, enjoy this, because it is nice. Just needs more for me. So, Brew York's Henry Hogz, a raspberry gummy sour. Out of 10, I'm going to give it a 7, only because flavour needs to be more. And on a sour scale, I'd actually give it a 2. So, it's really, really low on the sour. Getting people into sours is probably a good start. Not diving head first into really strong stuff. Probably a good start, but for me, I just want more. That's it. So, I'm giving it a 7. So yeah, if you've had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't. If you've not had it, I'll leave a link to Brew York's website down below. I got mine from Pre-Sound. Don't remember how much I bought for it. I can't really remember. But I spent money on it, so I'm going to drink it. If you like the video though, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc, etc, so on and so forth. And I'll see you later. Bye.